but just didn't work for me. Hi guys. Everybody talks about wealth creation, and then you're always hearing budget, 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 budget. So I'm doing this video because budgeting didn't work for me, or maybe I should say budgeting alone didn't work, or maybe I should even say I don't think I budget much anymore because I found out it doesn't work for me. The reason is I'm not a bad spender. Before I make a buy decision, purchase decision, I've I'll validate it. Just know that I'll validate it that this is important. I'll do reasons for it. So this video is for somebody that is like me that probably always has a good reason to buy. But you need to create wealth. You need to build wealth because and I've done it because I mean on this channel I always talk about job, work, career. There's a lot of things. When people do 9 to 5, you see people that work 30 years, 40 years. Some people don't have anything to show for it. And if you live in a country like Nigeria, I mean anywhere in the world, wealth creation is very important, and you have to think beyond what you earn on a day to day. And if you think the only way you can save yourself or create wealth is that you budget 30 naira for food, this, and you don't make any other effort or do any other plans, then you're setting yourself up for multiple disappointments. So that's why I'm doing this video for somebody. So this is what I do because if you're like me and you only make rational buy decisions, then this for you. These are other things or 5 other things that I think you can do in addition to budgeting if you may. Number one is that you should get a high interest savings account. And I personally, I don't, maybe you can browse. I know people outside Nigeria have a lot of options, but Nigeria, the one that I know and I think is good is PiggyVest because they don't take a lot of risks. So especially if you have a low risk appetite and you don't want the one that the company will wake up tomorrow and say, oh, we invested your money and the thing sharks swallowed it. So PiggyVest invests in low risk assets. So they offer good enough rates when you're saving with them. So you could do, they have a lot of options. I think they have automatic savings. You can save manually the way you want. So you can give your own self, you can collect your bank account and they take off the money. But what I've seen is that just make the effort, take out a percentage, keep it away. You can budget what's left and all, but make sure you've taken something out to save that can be growing. Another thing is that you should invest. So the NSC, Nigerian stock market, and then there are also platforms like Bamboo that can help you invest in other markets like the US market. However, we know what's going on currently with the trade war between US and China. It's affecting a lot of their stocks. But if you have chests, you can you can probably go into it. So um, there's something called is it a region or something. You can learn more on their platform, but you can decide that oh percentage monthly it can be 10% goes to buying stocks or instrument whatever. You can also purchase the Nigerian stock market on your website. But before you buy stocks or you do investments in stock, it's always a long game. Don't think that it's tomorrow you use and blow and set yourself up for disappointment. So it's a long game, and you have to research a lot on the stock that you're buying. But another thing is that you can invest in bonds, in treasure bills, in is it corporate debts and all. Yeah, bankers will understand more. But usually they are local banks, your conventional commercial banks offer these options. So usually they would have maybe a special app. I think Standard Chartered has their own app. I think Stanbic has their own app where you can purchase all this, and you can even still use things like Bamboo to buy like treasure bills and all. And I'm not sure PiggyVest offers that, right? Another thing you can do is fix your money. So you, especially in all those high interest or whatever. So maybe you have a lump sum now. You can decide, oh, I don't need this money in 3 months, in 5 months. You can fix with the banks or the platforms that offer this. And there are some that pay you upfront interest. So you hold the interest fee, but eventually need to use it for small sorting out of things. And you know that in 3 months you get your full money back. And the last thing you can do is to compound it. So like you get your interest, you don't spend it, you add it again. So that means it increases your principal. That's how compounding works. I know that most times people say compounding. I would don't even know what compounding interest is. Compounding interest just means very simple interest. You have a principal rate and you have time. P times whatever. You did it in math in primary five. So when you get your interest, right, and you get back your principal, you can now do the principal plus that interest that you got. It now becomes your new principal and you put it back. That's generally how it works. And all. So yeah, those are things that you can do aside from budgeting or in addition to budgeting to improve your financial estate. Thank you.